spanked in Denver last night.
The last few games, and then
goal percentage. You still want to find.
Pick and roll is just one way to get it to him.
The attack this time. The little steps inside once again. Inbounded, so Edwards will shoot.
That you thought that PG was a late night. It's and then 4 a.m.
A little Euro, the line lay-in, a little
injury as well.
And he's
when you see this court on
Clippers don't like the late whistle, but it. Hey, off. Oh, the rejection by. That's out of bounds.
Unique situation. All you got to do is look at as great as they were, the number one in the upper half of the NBA 2 years perspective, and
they'd be almost in the middle of the pack. Look out! This is the picked up a technical.
In that situation.
Off the Edwards. The blow by. Oh!
Great play.
Edwards, great contest, and he got the Gobert screen. Mid-range. Powell. Left hand. That pass deflect driving. Pulls up inside. Inside. Morris driving. Clearing some space.
From the free throw line, but he's.
Zubac can't score.
And then you talk about field goal.
To Gobert. Off glass. 8 points. He's flee ahead. In the lane.
The game.
In a crowd, and he's blocked.
Prince was so impactful. Last games that Torian Prince took were amazing.
On a goal tip. Yep. All nuggets for Tyronn Lue. Off the mark.
And with his ability to set great.
Trey. In the lane. Seconds. Prince puts it up.
We're going to call a foul here.
Puts it up over Rivers and got all the other way. Can't get the TLA. Noel. Oh, cannot get around Prince. Off the mark. Turn it inside. 17 points. Reeves. Third turnover. Coffee. Hands. Russell had 9 points and just one. Not creatives in the state. Get your very own Wall. Forms. Everybody likes him. 70% in this. Now, the pull-up from three.
Nights are both Shea Gilgeous-Alexander and Damian Lillard, Steph Curry, Devin Booker.
Russell straight away.
Carry that heavy load. Noel, the only two to do that.
That is a shot clock violation. Almost.
John Wall doing what he does.
That's what he does with Pablo. Timberwolves.com replay. Once again, down the lane. Driving baseline, and he's stripped by Wall. His pass stole. Kyle Anderson getting and Noel couldn't control. Not good basketball. This is Noel. Noel got the left. Lost it, couldn't control it. But
attempts here for the Clippers.
Offensive board. Covington had. Clippers are mucking this ball game up. Advantage for the Wolves. Russell quickly ahead. Shoulder. Everybody stops.
A lot of contact there as Kyle lowered his.
Covington. Draw. Let's get a. Gobert. Stripped. Jackson in the lane. Hacking down Gobert. A little short hook. We didn't pay this off in the last game. 5 field goal attempts.
Well, there's a lot of things that are. It was Towns, Russell offensively.
Zubac floats it up. Gobert. Russell. The bounce pass.
Get it done with Rudy.
Can't hit from three. Gobert over pursued. Offensive. Covington making the play. Made some mistakes though. Anderson.
Right there.
The miss. Gobert couldn't get that out of here. Then at least 2 blocks.
I think that Dwight Howard is Rudy. The left there, Rudy Gobert.
14-3. Won't get them tonight. McDaniels wants 3.
Oh, he's played 13 minutes in the game.
Zubac puts it up first half. Extra pass. McDaniels up. Kennard. McDaniels 3. 2.
Rudy.
Getting some Rudy chance, man. Corner 3.
There's 36.
Here's in the league. Anderson. elbow won't go down. And Gobert, the foul for Rudy Gobert.
Let it because it was really good. Elusive soda.
Kennard, the NBA Luke Kennard. It gives it up. Kennard made
It's a hand grenade, end of shot clock.
Fires.
Oh my goodness, he almost made us leading into this one.
Second block pass to Russell. Jackson, his floater won't.
Is not scored in this game.
McDaniel, 72-54.
And where they are right now. Edwards, and he asked me who I think. There are times where he reminds me of Michael combo guard. That's what I told him. I said, look, he's a small forward spot.
Taking his game to another. Anderson, the Euro. Edwards gets a Gobert, as Chris Finn said before the game. His man feeding Edwards out of the way, got the finger roll. Offensive outing from a scoring perspective. Russell.
To read a promo. Yeah, man, you have no idea.
Jackson. The pull-up. Dubas trying to play bully. Gives it to Gobert. Look out.
Go under. It's a rescreen. They go over the top.
11. 42 combined. Slow-mo.
Russell coming out of that last timeout where nobody else is in double digits.
Kennard off the glass for the Clippers is Kennard. Russell. Little fade on Jackson. Lane flips it up. Oh!
An assist. I don't think and he still got
going the other way. Puts it up.
Get enough credit for how many people you hooked. Kudos to you.
Reed with the list.
Yeah, can't do that.
Norman Powell also played well. He's on the floor. This is his fifth side. No problem. Morris up top, and he travels. Come and find a rhythm, get into stuff. No consistency. The second unit having a foul. It's going to be the third.
Yes.
3 off the mark, out of bounds. And he's fouled from the third period. Oh, great defense.
Jaden is probably low-key.
Leaves it for Brown. One of the key tickets. Carl tweeted that to me. Full Wolf.
And Wolf move. And people were loving it, I'm telling you.
14. Timberwolves playing. Clippers 10. Morris wide open.
Jalen Noel handling.
Ivan drawing a crowd over to
Minnesota stuck pick and roll right there. They're going to call a foul on John Wall. Teams try to catch.
That is a goal.
Austin Rivers become both as a defender.
We almost had a pigeon.
I don't think it's pigeons. We asked Katie Storm or
Prince, 3-ball.
Missed as they don't get that shot.
Earns a trip to the free throw line.
Visited the bench in that third quarter.
Thank you, Katie. Interesting. And played through
the game. I think that happened. The opening tips. He comes out of the corner, punches,
misses. Brown loses.
He's been a 50% guy. Is
containing
his coverage, I think, and
of every childhood visit. Tickets for kids. His season high is 20. Once 3,
and they beat there. You get
the right time of the year.
500, and you get to 500, you might get a game.
Pound puts it up, and it's a pass. Rivers.
Great back cut by Torian Prince, who did in Los Angeles, for that matter. Someone can come in and surprise you.
Missed the previous 2 games. No Luke Kennard the rest of the way for the Clippers. Can't afford to lose any more bodies. Over to Brown, and
Hill draws the defense, and
the NBA app right now. Go daily and let McDaniel's corner 3.
12 in the game. Game was playing such a mature game.
Oh, the show and go couldn't.
In the lower defense, this is news to me that these guys lower defensive box. You could be inside the restricted area. No. I've been doing this for 25 years. Actuated his game because Kevin Garnett.
John Wall. 10 on the shot. McDaniel. All these a problem. Powell in and out. The block from behind. And on it. It was stripped by Anderson. Anderson the offensive board. Daniels. Left hand. Daniels.
Rubio had the ball. Everybody was lobbed off. Supporting Lindsey Whalen, their great university last night.
Just slow-mo. There's the lob.
Clippers not so much.
And this. He's only missed in the for the Clippers. Tries a shot from the right.
So, like, you can
Worry about them finding a rhythm together.
and they made it happen. They got all the way to the champ. Anybody can win.
Coming to the ball game. Brown, Clippers team that we didn't know whether Paul George.
I mean, nobody cared that. I mean, you got to play one of the hottest teams in the NBA. 9 wins, the Detroit Pistons, and so you lose that.
Scheduled at this point
right.
in the NBA.
That is true. In the play-in game, and you saw the reaction. Just like we all felt it. Pat Bev still talks to this that happened and manifest.
Same thing. Covington, Matt Ryan, cash. Over to Boston from D, 28 points. Garza finished under 100 points. Ahead, Boston, which again is the lowest in the NBA. 3 straight. Russell didn't like the shot. Little fade on Jackson. Gobert turns in the lane, flips it up. Oh!
Did they give him an assist? I don't think. And he still got
mentioned by Rivers. Going the other way, puts it up.
Be cool. And Michael, you know what? You don't get enough credit for how many people you hook via Twitter. And kudos to you.
Reed with the left. 5-hour drive off the miss.
Yeah, can't do that.
From the tempo. Norman Powell also played well. He's on the floor with UCLA. This is his 5th to Reed, who kicks it outside. The Prince, and he's called for the travel. No, we haven't had it. Morris up top, and he travels. For this Clippers coaching staff, you want to find a rhythm, get into injuries, and players in and out of the lineup. No consistency. The second unit having a falls down, and he was fouled. It's going to be the 3rd.
As is a 3-point shooter, Torian Prince is.
Noel, deep 3, off the mark, out of bounds. Morris, man, driving, and he's fouled from behind. Usually plays extended minutes from the 3rd period. McDaniels, oh, great defense.
I think Jaden is probably low-key.
Ball, bounce pass, man, leaves it for Brown. In and out of the lineup, and it says, yeah, it's a problem. One of the Timberwolves.com/tickets.
Yeah, it's a full moon here.
Okay, Carl tweeted that to me. Full wolf.
Lagarza is talked about that it's the wolf moon.
And with the wolf moon and all that.
He was bringing, and people were loving it. I'm telling you.
Bounce pass is kicked, so we put 14. Timberwolves playing 6. Clippers 10 center. Driving, kicks it out. Morris wide open.
On the challenge right now. Jalen Noel handling.
Noel driving, drawing a crowd over to
Gobert games this season for Minnesota. Stuck pick and roll right there. They're going to call a foul on John Wall. A lot of teams try to catch. Throwing it out to Norman Powell.
That is a goal.
How invaluable has Austin Rivers become? Both as a defender.
And we almost had a pigeon.
I don't think it's so funny when we come into these conversations and we ask Katie Storm or
Prince, 3-ball.
What Torian Prince does is what Minnesota's missed is they don't get that shot.
Driving, puts it up, earns a trip to the free throw line.
We also have an update on Anthony Edwards. He exited the bench in that 3rd quarter.
What's going on, right, with Ant?
Thank you, Katie. Interesting.
In Milwaukee.
And played through.
Could have been Denver. It was a Denver game, I think, that happened, the opening tip. All I know is when the bell rings, he comes out of the corner punching.
Covington goes for the reverse, misses. Brown loses.
As a defender, he's been a 50% guy. Just
cannot contain it.
His higher, and part of that is because he's been out in coverage, I think. And
help make these opportunities part of every childhood visit. Tickets for kids. Barry has 23 and 14. His season high is 20 mil. Has to kick it out. Prince wants 3. And
a team like the Denver Nuggets, and they beat Minnesota twice up there. You get G makes it different, but
lose messages if we're healthy at the right time of the year.
I go, okay, you get below 500, then you get to 500, you might get a game.
Powell puts it up in it. Prince outside, extra pass. Rivers.
Great read that time. The great back cut by Taurean Prince. Same thing that they thought they might do. Well, what they did in Los Angeles, for that matter. They have down there someone like Orlando Robinson can come in and surprise you.
To the night due to the back spasms. He missed the previous 2 games on Wednesday. And then no Luke Kennard the rest of the way for the Clippers. Clippers can't afford to lose any more bodies. Norman Powell over to Brown. And
pass and goes downhill, draws the defense in.
For Anthony Edwards through NBA.com and the NBA app right now. Go daily and let's no doubt. McDaniels corner 3.
4 of 7. He's got 12 in the game. A heck of a game. Was playing such a mature game. Rudy Gobert. Look at
Gobert. Oh, the show and go. Couldn't
the ball underneath the dotted line. In the lower, these referees make mistakes, Michael. This is news to me that these guys just brown, because the rule is lower defensive box. You could be inside the restricted area.
Noel.
No. He had a lob dunk threat, and I've been doing this for 25 years. I needed to do it, but it wasn't what punctuated his game, because Kevin Garnett's predating me.
John Wall.
Chance to play with guys like that.
10 on the shot. Anderson driving. McDaniel. When he's involved, he's a problem. Powell in and out. The block from behind. Side. Brown had a hand on it. It was stripped by Anderson. In and out. Anderson, the offensive board. McDaniels, left hand. McDaniels.
Swanee mentioned that whenever Ricky Rubio had the ball, everybody was lobbed down through. Time was at the game. All there supporting Lindsey Whalen, their great University basketball over there at Williams Arena last night.
Just slow-mo. There's the lob of the season.
Having fun. The players are having fun. Clippers not so much.
For 48 hours.
No, you're right.
And 5 rebounds, 4 assists. He's only missed the Worthies again. And the Mason Preston on the floor for the Clippers. Boston tries a shot from
Words on your team. You know,
right.
So like you can.
But do you worry about them finding a rhythm together?
You know, they got into the playoffs and they made it happen. They got all the way to the championship. If there's so much parity, anybody can win. And got 18 points on 6 of 10 shooting. Doubled his output here in the 4th.
To chant Lucas' name as he gets ready to come into the ball game. But absolutely should. Brown, he's in Portland already, and then a Clippers team that we didn't know whether Paul George. 104.
I mean, nobody cared that Minnesota was as tough as it gets. I mean, you got to play New Orleans and play Zion, one of the hottest teams in the NBA. Back-to-back against, you know, a team that had 9 wins, the Detroit Pistons, and so you lose that.
They've had the weakest strength of schedule to this point in the NBA.
That is true. They had to come here to Minneapolis and play in the play-in game, and you saw the reaction. Timberwolves fans, and for all of us, we were just like, we all felt it.
Fan base, the elation.
But Pat Bev, like, still talks to this, stood by it, and he worked to make it happen and manifest.
Iteration of the Wolves trying to do the same thing. Covington ramps over to his Iowa Wolves teammate, Matt Ryan. Cash! Under a minute to go in regulation. Dwindling off the shot clock. Over to Boston from deep. Wolves with 128 points. Garza, both squads finished under 100 points. The offensive board quickly ahead. Boston, average of 109 points per game, which again is the lowest in the NBA. Timberwolves have won 3 straight.